Hello. I feel it's a great privilege to be able to address your very important meeting of small island states. I think that you are in the front line of the battle against climate change. And I think that you can send not just a very clear alarm, but also a very clear message to the whole international community. First, about the urgency of dealing with the climate change challenge. Second, about the need for all countries to live up to their responsibilities in this important area. And third, for us to ensure that we don't forget the need to adapt to climate change as well as to combat it. I spent a year and a half as Secretary of State for the Environment. Some of the most memorable conversations were with representatives from Tuvalu, who explained to me the very serious and present danger that they face. Their contribution to international discussions, I think, spoke volumes for the ability of small island states to dramatize the human dimension of climate change. I believe that there are three ways in which you can help shift the international debate. First, climate change is often put into the bracket of a quote-unquote environmental issue. In fact, it's a human issue with implications for our economy, our society and our security. The contribution of small island states is critical to that. Second, this is an urgent problem with long-term dimensions. The role of small island states, I think, can dramatize the questions that we face and help the larger, especially the industrialized, developed nations, live up to their responsibilities. In Britain, we're clear that we need to get our own house in order. That's why Parliament will be passing in this legislative session a landmark climate change bill designed to put onto legal basis emissions reduction commitments of 60% by 2050. At least 60%, because we all know the science is changing fast and it's showing how much more dangerous the problem is. But the UK also recognises that we need a global deal. The discussions in Bali need the injection of your passion and your urgency. We are clear that the principle of common but differentiated responsibilities requires a lead, not just from the European industrialised countries, but from all industrialised countries, taking on the commitments to emissions reduction that are so important for the whole world. But of course, as you know better than anyone else, there is a third dimension to the challenge of adaptation. I am very pleased that the UK government, above all through the Department for International Development, are playing a leading role as donors in the fight against tragedy and disaster. That is an important part of a genuinely comprehensive global strategy to meet this economic, social and security challenge. Thank you very much for your attention. Good luck in your discussions. The world will be watching.